Intro. Hey Tom, why
Hey,
did the chicken cross the... Hey!
Oh, that one.
One more, this is it, right here. I can feel it.
I can feel it come. Okay. Whoa!
Oh, shit.
Whoa, that's like a side angle.
And,
Hey.
Hey Tom, why did the chicken cross the road?
I have no idea.
To get smoked by hillbillies.
And that's why we're going to do beer can chicken today. So let's get started.
Alright, so now it's time to get these chickens clean. These are just regular store-bought chickens from your normal grocery store. So Tom's going to start by rinsing the chicken off and pulling out the gizzards. So you can see he's reaching his hand in there and pulling everything out. Next step, he's going to come over to the cutting board. He's going to trim the neck. Now that the neck's trimmed out, he's going to give it one final rinse, inside and out. I'm going to come back over to the cutting board and give it a final pat down. You want all the moisture on the outside basically to be gone. You want your chicken to be dry so that way your dry rub will stick. Once it's patted dry, your chicken will be ready for seasoning.
Okay, so now that we got the chicken patted down and dry, we're going to apply a thin layer of this butter spray. You can use any kind of cooking spray, vegetable oil, canola oil. We just use butter spray. The reason for this is that's going to help it get that nice brown color that we're looking for. He's going to go ahead and apply the seasoning. You can use any seasoning you want. We're going to use our Hillbillies chicken seasoning that we have. He's going to go ahead and apply that on both sides of the chicken. Once he's done with that, we're going to get ready for an injection. So you can see it. Ooh. How many times have you done that today?
Yeah.
I have twice. Okay.
Delicious.
Delicious. Now that we got one layer of dry rub, we're going to go ahead and take this injection that we made. We're going to go ahead and put it in the chicken. Just going to do the thighs and the breasts. Give it that nice flavor that we're looking for. And notice it's going to run out a little bit, and that's okay. We could deal with that. That's why you don't want to use a tray. Just use a nice bowl. And you can use any kind of injection that you like. This is just something that we cooked up real quick. Look at it pump up there. That's nice. Yeah. All right, so now that we got that, here's where the fun part comes in. There's no real easy way to do this. We're going to stick it here on this beer can. You don't need all of it. You just need about half of it. So I'm going to pour half of it in this glass for our consumption, but you can do anything you want with it as long as you don't throw it in the trash because nobody wants to do that. So basically I'm going to stick it here, and he's going to put that chicken right on top of it. Just like that. Sometimes you got to work it a little bit to get it on there. Spread it out a little bit. Hey-oh. And we're going to get that right on there. Now that it's sitting on this, I'm going to have Austin, actually I can do it since he's a little messy there. We're just going to go ahead and dump some in that can. I'm going to try to hit all the spots that we missed. We just want to get a nice coat. This is going to give it that nice brown color that we're looking for, golden brown, along with that butter spray that we put on it. Actually, if you can you tuck the wings back a little bit? Let's go ahead and get in there. It's important that you don't cross-contaminate. That's why he's holding the glove and I'm doing all the fun stuff with the seasoning, because poultry is something you don't want to mess with. So we just want to get in all these little crevices and spots. I'm trying to get some there on the front. There you go. So we're going to keep on doing this. We're going to do another chicken just like this. And we're going to go ahead and get it thrown on the smoker. We didn't drink the damn beers. Okay, now that we got the chicken in the smoker, we're going to cook on the upright today, the Oklahoma Joe upright. We're going to run it at 300 degrees. You can use any smoker you want, but you definitely want to keep it right around 300 degrees. The issue being if you do it low and slow, like 225, 250, you're not going to get that crispy skin that we're looking for the chicken. So you definitely want to keep it at 300. We're doing a mix of apple and cherry today. You want to keep on the fruitier woods because the darker woods like a mesquite or an oak or a pecan, too much of that and it's going to really overtake the taste of the chicken. So we're going to let this smoke for an hour, then we're going to check it, and we're going to check it in another hour. Hopefully it'll be done in 2 hours at this pace. And then once we're at 2 hours, we'll go from there.
Now for the best part, to enjoy the remains from our beer cans. Alright guys, so now we're about an hour in. We're going to check on the birds. We're going to re-spray them down with the same cooking spray we used earlier. Again, you can use whatever cooking spray you want. We like butter flavored. Delicious. We're going to check back in an hour and see where our temp's at and go from there.
Boom. Now that we got the dark meat at 165, wait.
You want them left for at least that long, so that way all the juices stay intact and you keep all of that moisture. Now I'm the weak link. Please.
Why don't you go to 165? Why are you stalling? That is your home.
Yeah.
Man. Now that we have the white meat at 165 and the dark meat at 175, we're going to go ahead and pull the bird and let it rest for about 15 minutes. If you don't let it rest for more than that, you're going to cut right into it. You're going to lose all your joices. You're going to lose all your joints. God, why can't I say juices? God, you're f***ing me up with all these things to say.
No, 3, 2, 1, roll.
Okay, now that we have the white meat up here at 165 and the dark meat back here at 175, we're going to go ahead and pull these birds and let them rest for about 15 minutes.
The key is you want to let them rest so all the juices and the moisture stays intact.
Because nobody wants to lose their moisture.
So stay tuned for more. Alright guys, so now it's time to carve up this bird. So what we're going to do, we're going to pull the beer can out. Inside of it, discard that off to the side.
Yeah, you can't drink that.
Yeah, don't drink that. Gonna take the knife here. We're gonna cut off one of the legs, probably one of the wings. Well, you know, just start to carve it up. Oh yeah, that's nice and moist. There's one of the legs off. Gonna slice off one of the wings. So moist you just pulling it apart. I'll carve into one of the breasts here and see what it looks like.
There it is.
Perfect.
So, just to recap, put the rub on after we did all the pre-game stuff. Then we injected it with our injection, put it on the heat, 300 degrees, a little over 2 hours it was done, came in, cut her up.
Join us again
For the next episode.